Hi, autism families, brothers and sisters. I just want to share, and if you have not heard of this new foundation that is actually going above and beyond to let the government know that we need help, and that this is actually a very vital, life-changing, and can no longer be ignored situation. The severe, profound autism that are needing help, and the ones in the future that will need the help. So we have to make sure that we can alter the services that we get, that we can get recognized. The families that are in urgent need and crisis, and the individuals with severe and profound intellectual disability and autism, that they would get the needed and much deserved help without falling to the wayside. We can no longer be ignored. But let me just share, I do believe in this foundation, and I wish I could do more. It's called profoundautism.org, and they have a Facebook page. They have this site, of course, and you could actually subscribe with them, get involved by just filling out some questionnaires and just filling out stuff where you can get involved, and they could direct you directly to your legislatures, the Senate, the senators in your state, and they are bringing this upon Congress. They are going to the White House because that is really what we need. If this becomes federal, the CARES Act for autism, I don't know. I don't know if it had passed. I gotta read up on it, get back on that. But if you have the time, please do get involved. If you have a little bit of time, this affects our families. This affects, individuals that is affected by this, that gets fallen to the wayside, like my son, who had endured being hospitalized, being in a psychiatric facility, being institutionalized because there was lack of providers. And we need to do better as Americans, as humans, to fight for the weak and the vulnerable. And so this is dear to my heart, and I know this is also dear to your heart. If you have a loved one with autism, or if you know someone with autism, we have all kinds of advocacies and rights for everyone, for animals, for, gender rights, and all kinds of rights out there that are also brought upon now. I mean, we have fought so hard through history for the right causes, right? And this is the right cause to fight for. And this is to pave the way, because there are more and increasing numbers of children, and now there are more adults with autism that are just ignored, and families that are living day to day in crisis because they need the government agencies to step up, their local agencies, their states, and are just, just not prioritizing severe autism, abandoning us, just letting us figure it out for ourselves. And there is such a great need, and it's almost life-threatening at times, because there is a severe intellectual disabled adult that is needing that 24/7 care, behavioral support, and the caregiver is just so depleted and no longer is capable of providing the, impossible task of providing that 24/7 care. So we can no longer be still and just accepting of the bits and crumble of pieces, cookie crumble that we get, services for the ones that need it the most, for our children with severe autism and adults with severe autism. So if you have the chance, please take a 5 minute to get to know this company, and or share or like them on their social media. Awareness is the key. It really is the key. And we need to have revolutionized. We need revolution. And this is almost like a revolution to get more help, to fight for the ones that cannot fight for themselves. So please go on profoundautism.org, on their site or on their Facebook, and get involved, get involved. Let's get our voices heard, so we can help people with severe autism, and also help the families, the caregivers that are so just crying out for help, that are in desperation and dire need to get help, and that are so confused, and they no longer know what to do. So these are desperate times, and let's not take this lightly. Let us fight. And this is a good foundation, profoundautism.org. They are actually, we could go on all the chat groups we have on Facebook, on, Instagram. We could do all that, right? We could rant, rave, we could vent, but this is actually a foundation that is actually doing it legally, and that is trying to get federal recognition, the Autism Cares Act, to get passed. They are trying to get these politicians to prioritize, other than their other agendas, prioritize this life-altering, life crisis that we need for the severe intellectual disability, so that it could become a national act, and these states, your local state, could be held accountable to provide better services for our children. Thanks, and have a good day.